So welcome to part 1 of your Leo season fire flow. In this practice, we will ignite our inner fire, connect to our heart, with a little bit of fun along the way. So since it's a season of bold expression, courage and creativity, and unapologetic presence, we're gonna sweat, we're gonna shine with all of that Leo heat. So maybe you use a block or not, but we're just going to get started by finding our comfortable seated position. As we begin the practice, we're just settling in, finding our breath before our meditation. So sitting tall, upright, allow those shoulders to roll back. Feel free to close the eyes or soften the gaze. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose and deep breath out to let it go. We'll take 2 more. Big inhalation, feel that chest expand. Deep exhalation, again letting it go. Last deep breath in, all the way to the top. And exhale to release. Just take a few moments here just to allow the breath to find its own natural steady flow. Like a warm summer breeze, just flowing effortlessly in and out through the nose. So now taking your right hand into your solar plex. Our right side of the body is known as our yang side. And then just connecting the right hand with the solar plex chakra, which is the seat of our inner fire. Now our left side is known as our yin side. So now taking the hand into the heart space to now connect with our heart chakra, which is our love, joy and compassion. Associated with our solar plex chakra is yellow, and the color associated with our heart chakra is green. So just for these few moments, just to envision a yellow and green energy connecting with your personal power and connecting with your compassion. So to carry these energies with us through our practice. So just releasing the hands, we're going to start by mobilizing our body. We're going to start by stretching our hands forward, crossing our right wrist over our left, interlacing the fingers and pressing the spine back as we tuck the chin in into that cat position, energizing the spine. In counter pose, we're going to circle the hands behind us into the humble warrior, interlacing the fingers, knuckles descending to the earth, and then to draw our hands into our right side as we lean our neck over to the left. Allow that right elbow to squeeze in through the midline, just breathing into the side of the cervical part of the spine here. Stretch the arms out on an inhalation, and exhalation to sweep. Now crossing left wrist over right wrist, again chin in, pressing the spine back. Then sweeping hands behind back, interlacing the fingers, draw the arms away from the body, then to draw the hands into the left side, allowing the head to fall to the right. drawing that elbow back through the midline. And then we'll stretch out the arms. And release. Now spreading the arms out into a T. We're going to flip our left palm outward and right palm inward, and just to rotate at your own pace, mobilizing the shoulder girdle. Energize through the fingertips, breathe into the rotation. Energize the rotator cuffs. Very nice. We're now segue into our tabletop position. So hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. And then to segue into our cat and cows. So again, on that exhalation, round the spine, tuck the chin in for cat. Inhalation, lower the belly, lift the gaze for cow. As always, maybe finding hip circles or some fluidity. Just find the pockets of space where you need to shift the awareness to. Working through the shoulders, through the neck. So very good. To mobilize lower body, we'll find our low lunge, step our right foot forward, and then we'll climb the hands onto the thigh, driving knee over ankle. So deep compression to that hip flexor. Again, channel that breath into the sensations. Now taking the twist, planting that left hand, maybe the right arm reaches up or maybe it reaches back. So again, establish that foundation of pressing through that left palm to establish that twist through the thoracic spine, gaze towards the back fingertips. And then framing the front foot, we'll take that half split on the exhalation. Toes pointed or flexed, but just nice and steady. Lift our right hand to sweep our right leg over to the right toes facing forward as we lean back into lengthening the spine and stretching out the inner thighs. Running our hands in for that tabletop position, we're going to sweep our right leg to the back, energize that back heel. Maybe left arm reaches for the sunbird, or maybe you take tiger pose, bending right knee, left hand grabbing the foot, but any variation, squeezing the glutes to activate that back body. We're going to need it for later. But we'll reset back into our tabletop position to alternate sides. Now stepping the left foot forward, hands climb on top of that thigh, knee over ankle. Deep compression. Again, channel the exhalation. Finding the twist, left hand plants. Again, maybe right arm reaches up or back, but using that pressure through the left palm to twist through thoracic spine. There'll be lots of twisting in today's practice. And then framing the front foot on that inhale and exhale half split. Lifting that left hand through to sweep our left leg out. Again, toes forward and then reaching through fingertips. Lengthening the spine with the breath, exhaling into the adductors, breathing into expansion. There we go. We'll slide the hands into tabletop to sweep that left leg back, energizing that back heel for your sunbird or tiger pose. Activating those glutes. And then we'll segue back into tabletop position, tucking toes under, extending first down dog of the practice. Again, just checking in with the body. Biceps are in, spreading the fingertips. Feel free if you want to take any movements, or just find stillness, pressing it back into the tailbone. Again, you can walk out the dog here, bending at the knees. We'll just walk the hands to the top of our mats to find our forward fold. Take a few moments to ragdoll from side to side. Again, just to release the lower back. Just being with that breath. And then we'll slowly rise into our mountain pose. So we're going to start our practice off with Surya Namaskar A, 2 rounds with a twist. So as we stand tall, on the inhalation, we'll find the upward salute, arms sweep up overhead, gaze towards thumbs, and exhale into forward fold, closing the body. Inhalation, flat back, lengthen out the spine. Exhalation, step or jump into your chaturanga, elbows in. Big breath into upward facing dog, roll the shoulders back, open out the chest, and exhale into downward facing dog. Now feel free to walk the feet in. We're going to take a twist. So left hand grabbing for the right ankle, maybe the leg, find a connection, look underneath the armpit. We hold for 5 breaths. So 1, inhalation to exhalations, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. We'll inhale, down dog. Exhale, pushing back the tailbone. Inhale to walk or step or jump, top of the mat, flat back. And exhalation to forward fold. Big breath, upward salute, arms reach up overhead, gaze towards thumbs, and exhale, mountain pose. Very good. So let's alternate sides. In breath, upward salute, reach tall. Exhalation, forward fold, let the crown fall. In breath, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga, shoulder descent. Inhalation, upward facing dog. Open out the front side. Exhale, downward facing dog. So now taking the right hand to the left ankle or top of leg, or just find the reach for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. We'll inhale back into downward facing dog. Big exhalation into the tailbone. Press back. Inhalation, walk, step or jump. Flat back. Exhale into forward fold. An inhalation to upward salute. Arms reach. Exhalation, mountain pose. So to standing, we're going to find Utkatasana chair pose, bend the knees. But finding our twisting chair, Parivrtta Utkatasana, to our right. So twisting to our right, left elbow, outside of right thigh, palms together, press through those feet, establish that rotation through the thoracic spine. Keep the energy locked in through the palms, through the feet. Now long step back with the left leg for prayer twist lunge. Again, keep the energy through the palms. We're twisting into our solar plex chakra, activating that energy, activating that fire. Very good. Now high crescent lunge, but we're going to interlace the fingers. We're going to press up towards the sky, sinking hips, palms to sky. So now breathe into that heart energy. Find the back bend, knee over ankle. Parsvartanasana, pyramid pose. Pivoting back foot, squaring hips to the front, and then melting over that front leg. You can have a slight micro bend in the front leg if you wish. Nice, rich, abundant breaths. Nice and easy. Very good. Now framing the front foot into that low lunge, we're going to sweep the right leg back for that three-legged dog. And then exhale to bend at the knee into scorpion. So press through those palms as you feel the lower body expand. Feel the strength in the arms. Now Virabhadrasana, warrior one, right foot in between palms, we'll pivot the back foot, the arms will reach, and exhale, warrior two. Now spreading the arms, maybe taking backhand behind the back. We want the eye of the tiger. So fierce focus over those front fingertips. Let's connect with that fire energy here. Feel that right knee travel out to the right. Then reverse warrior, flip that front palm up on the inhale and C-shape the spine on the exhale. So keep that knee over ankle. So as we anchor the front leg, we're side stretching into that lat and rib. And our back leg is inward. So shifting the energy in different directions. We'll then frame the front foot, sitting deep into low lunge and exhale into forward fold. But the transfer into Padangustasana. So taking the peace fingers to the big toes, or maybe taking Padahastasana, taking the hands underneath the feet, so toes to wrist. So seeing which one suits you best here. But again, just finding that upper body heavy. We'll lengthen into a flat back, releasing the hands, toe heel to feet in. As we alternate sides, take a big breath in, into Utkatasana. Now twisting chair to our left. So now right elbow outside of left leg, palms connected, energies through the center. Ground the feet through the earth and channel the energy all through the midline. Long step back with that right leg into that prayer twist lunge. Keep the energy. Doing great. So a lot of twists in this practice, as twisting helps activate the solar plex chakra. Then we'll draw the arms up, interlace the fingers. Low lunge, lower that back knee to your own degree. Now find that back bend. Now breathe into that green energy into the heart space. Show the courage. Express the light. Then framing that front foot. Squaring hips, pivot the back foot. Then melt for that pyramid pose. enjoying the release. Then we'll inhale to warrior 1 as we rise, exhale to warrior 2. And again, gazing over those fingertips with fire, with focus, with determination. Then flipping that front palm up on the inhale, reverse warrior, now showing the courage on the exhale. The courage to be present, to be with the breath. And then we'll frame that front foot into low lunge, but this time stepping into plank position. So maybe the knees are released, we're going to keep that core tight, stack the shoulders, belly to spine. Feel free to take your breath of fires here if you need to. Okay, so here's the fun part. We're going to lower the right elbow. Now lower left elbow. Right arm up, left arm. Pivot onto that right arm for that side plank. Any variation, again, maybe maintaining that breath of fire through that yellow flame. Show the courage of the heart. You've got this. We'll segue back into plank. Again, everything is engaged. We're going to lower left this time, then right. Bring left up, bring right up, pivot onto left, side plank. Nice and easy. And as the Chinese proverb says, the hardest steel comes from the hottest fire. Very good, we'll segue back into plank. Now finding Chaturanga Dandasana, we hold elbows in, energized from the toes, use that back body, triceps are engaged. Very good, we'll inhale upward facing dog, expand that heart space, exhale into downward facing dog. We'll inhale flat back. Now bending at the knees, we're going to release onto our sitting bones. Here's the front part, we're going to shuffle over to the right. Now prizes for staying on your mat through this entire sequence. We're going to start off with Navasana boat pose. So extend those legs, reach in between the legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to transfer into our dish shape, roll onto our back. Now roll over to your left. The floor is lava, so feet and hands don't touch as we work into the obliques. Stay with the energy. Now we're going to roll onto our fronts to transfer into Shalabhasana. Option to interlace those fingers, squeeze the glutes and lift. Squeeze and breathe. Very good, release the hands forward. Now we're going to roll onto our left into that oblique. So as you can see, we're completing the cycle. Are you still on the mat? Are the hands or feet touching the earth? It's okay if they are, it's only yoga. Now here's the easy part, big breath in, exhale back into Navasana. Hold on, don't break. We're here for 25, 24, 23, and 1. Very good, and release. Well done. So we're going to transfer now into next bit of core work. We're going to find Konasana, but take it to Upavista Konasana. You maybe want to bend the knees. You want to lift that chest. Hold on, lift. Now we're going to have fun with this. We're going to take it into an Ashtanga sequence. So we're going to draw the legs together, find our way into plow pose, take the feet up and over. Now Supta Konasana, spread the legs wide. Again, hold on where you can, maybe hands to the feet. Use the core, use the breath. We're going to roll up, balance and hold. Keep the energy up through that chest. If you're falling over, try again, it's okay. Take a big breath in and exhale, fold forward. Well done. And this is only part 1. Very good. We're slowly going to rise. Now for this one, maybe coming sideways onto the mat so you can see. We're going to stack the knees, so the right leg at the bottom, left leg on top, with the right hand planted. Now we're going to place our left foot into the center, and we're going to stretch out our right leg so we're on the pinky edge of our right foot. Left arm sweeps back. Now on the inhalation, we're going to lift, lateral stretch, and exhalation, sink back. Nice stretch into the hips. 2 more. Breathe into the expansion. Exhalation. Gaze towards fingertips. We'll take 1 more. Breath in. Breath out to release. Very good. Now we're going to bend our right leg. We'll find the twist, looking over our back shoulder, opposite arm to opposite leg. Again, options for reverse binds or Ardha Matsyendrasana. Now here's the fun part, hocus pocus. We're going to turn to the right, circle the knees to find seated twist on the other side. Feel free to rewind here. Again, we'll find our variation of our twist now to the opposite direction, looking over that back shoulder, and again the key is opposite arm to opposite leg. I told you without filming this one. So keeping the legs where they are, this will set us up to find our reverse Skandasana on the other side. So now stretching the bottom leg out, our arm will reach, and then we'll breathe up. Exhalation to sink. 2 more times. Inhale. Out breath. Release. Last one. Breath in. And exhalation. Coming back into our seated twist for 2 rounds of hocus pocus. Inhale, exhale. Other side, inhale, exhale. Did you get it? Maybe leave in the comments if you did. Let's take 1 more, why not? And then from here, we're just going to slow it down. Let's release the shoulders, taking eagle arms. Right arm underneath left. Maybe underhooking over that knee. Maybe spine tall. But just to melt those outer thighs, melting the shoulders. Very good. So we'll do hocus pocus, finding twist on the opposite side, and then again taking eagle arms, right underneath left, Again, maybe drawing that eagle high to the sky, or maybe grounding that eagle, hooking over the knee. Very good. We're going to release, unravel. We're going to ground the energy now in Supta Padangustasana. So reclining onto our backs. We're going to draw our right leg up. Again, maybe holding on to peace fingers to big toes. Maybe holding behind the calf, anywhere that you can for that nice hamstring stretch. Feel free to bend that left knee if you need to. We'll slowly start to take the leg out to our right. Just allowing the leg to fall naturally wherever that may be. Just allow the earth to support you. And then drawing that leg back through the center. Now left hand will hold on to that right leg wherever we can and draw it over to our left for that recline twist. Very good. Drawing the leg back through center and then we'll release. So we'll alternate sides. We'll draw the left leg up. And then slowly allowing the leg to fall to the left. Drawing the leg back through center. Now right arm, drawing left leg over to the right. Just allowing it to all go. Well done. And then we'll slowly draw the leg back through center. And then just to reset everything into the earth, preparing for back bending. So option for maybe full wheel or for bridge pose. Again, you can plant the hands, interlace the fingers behind the tailbone, stack the palms, but just using the strength of the legs to lift the hips. Again, you could take a full wheel here if you would like to. Bending at the elbows, maybe to the crown of the head, or maybe to extend the arms. And then to slowly release the spine back into the earth, to now segue into inversions. So for this, I'm going to be doing Shirshasana from the intermediate series. However, feel free to maybe take your shoulder stand, your restorative inversion, maybe even a happy baby. Again, you just want to feel the legs inverted. So we always play around with the energy, play around with gravity as we move our body through space, which really sets us up for a good Shavasana. So just take as long as you need in your inversion. But then taking your time to segue back into a reclined position to now make our way into Shavasana, final resting. So allow yourself to rest, to travel inward, and for the breath to allow you to absorb the benefits of transformation. Well done on completing your fire flow, and see you for the second part very soon. Namaste.